say one day our country go better. One day our country go better because it not be day like this before. Something be happen from somewhere. And that thing, we need to trace that thing and then remove that thing, and then our country go better. You see, when husband and wife before they marry, they be love each other, they get time for each other, they forgive each other and all that. And then if you say they don't they grow apart, they wake up in the morning, be like say they be roommates. You need to ask the question, what will happen? When you say these students, they carry first in notebook, all of a sudden, they carry first again, they carry last, they serious again, they come class. You won't ask question. Wait, see happen. You get this of wait, see what happen. And that is why if somebody they sick, they go just go tell you say, and this thing they make you they sick. Maybe they do exercise. Maybe you supposed stop to the smoke. Maybe you supposed stop to the drink. This thing not good for you. You get this off. So if we not trace what it cause the Nigerian problem, we could get problem upon problem upon problem upon problem. Now today we give many news when we talk about. They say 33 billion naira they miss for pension funds. Do you think that in me? How many years if you say person they work for government? If you work for government for over 30 years, and then when you supposed to receive pension, the money they miss, no wonder all this our pale then, all this our mille then, where they say they don't work to get their pension a problem. You see, as I watch one video, I provoke. One of the pale where they say don't blind. The man did my picking even they carry and they go pensioner office, and they give them anything. No, stop this thing. This thing are rubbish. How person go work? He's supposed to receive pension at the end of a tenure. You're not going to receive pension because of say somebody who they hold our leaders accountable. Because what they call history, whether we teach history for our school or not, history go there. Whether you write history, run a history where the people heard, whether a history where people talk about, when a history with the YouTube, when a history with the internet, when a history na history. People like the Ganduje, the thieves where they thief Nigerian money and all that, we will not say at this point in time, so person thief Nigerian money. 33 billion naira they miss. And today I go also show you a video where we say of one man where be pensioner. Today, they say to work for government na course. Nobody want to work for government again. And today, one pastor don't shock people. If you see what the pastor they do, they wash his head, they wash his leg for people head. Wash your face, wash your leg for people head. Do you think that you just carry small people here now, you just say wash your face for your head? It's in a church. Move straight to the news. Dangote don't come out, don't say get money where. Say be the year say get money, be the year say get money, the year say get money. So you won't really know whether I really get money. Now I do it. Now I go back one day, withdraw $10 million. I say what? $10 million just to do it, just to look the face of the $10 million. Say yes, I really get money. So these are people who get money. So people they get what? People they do real legit things in our country. They tell they get money. If not be internet, they produce things. They do things for Ghana now. The Ghana students they don't produce sanitary parts out of banana stem. Not be all these people they call themselves slave queens. Because nobody they talk sense into their head. You see today now, those days, when they call virginity, people they prize out. Today now in a certain way they discuss, say who be virgin again. Say if you be 18, you be still virgin. You they live in the 18th century, not be the 21st century. Oh, we get no reach this level now. Those days people they work hard. Those days if you carry pencil come house and not your papa give you the pencil, they will ask you, where you take this pencil? Today now if you not get pencil, they go ask you say why you not fit go house I go thief pencil come. Not be your mate the Bible so we supposed talk. I see, for every generation, you get people where they destroy society, you get people where they build society, and we dey here to build the society. So one video don come online of one pastor wey don shock everybody. See the video. You see something so? You see something? On the sea. How person go carry a leg put for person head? They wash. Oh, tired person. Oh, if that the freeze come out now, they talk. They go say that the freeze don't they talk. Even though say my case, my major case, and not be say I dey against wetin that the freeze they talk. Oh, if you see this kind of videos, if you talk, but wetin me I dey against that the freeze, na be say it go jump past this one, go dey talk another error. So we supposed to talk about this kind of things, but as you dey talk, no go dey talk error. There are people where be say they go come corner, they go just bring conclusion and say, okay, this thing bad, okay, no go church at all. That one na extreme thing. It's like say you see a woman where be say your husband dey beat, you just wake up one morning, you say marriage not good, or something happen for her, so we say maybe the man no dey respect the woman, they just bring up something called feminism, say men and women they dey equal. When you bring when you dey teach or you dey try correct error, abeg no bring error. It's like you see somebody wey old pass you do something wey no dey good. You see, so people say, I go tell you, I no dey fear anybody. You don't fear anybody. You go see person wey old pass you. Since nothing you say, you go sit down, out of respect, talk, say, sir, please, sir, I want to speak with you. I say, you talk out of sense. You don't talk out of emotion. Sir, this is what you do. I don't like her. I didn't tell you. I don't want. Let me see you talk now. You see, so talk with respect. So that one I'm waiting me. I dey concerned about when you dey correct error, like this error now. If you talk about this error, this thing everybody condemn her. I condemn her. It's no good, but no go teach error because of say in the name of saying the correct error. And then as rumor dey be surface around say one girl wey they call Regina Daniels wey be say dey art film. Nigeria know and say she dey art film. You know, we say before now every time she say she be 16 years, she be 16 years. People go dey ask say, people will be 16 years today. This next year they be 17. The other year they be 18. You're now 16. This year 16. Next year 16. The other year 16. So she don't finally come out. She go say all the things that people they talk about, say now rumor. Say many boys don't believe all those things. You see now two people get things now. So there is the man where they involved, where they do one side of the rumor, and there is the girl where they do that side of the rumor. The girl say, well, I don't believe all those kind of things. Say there is something like that. We'll say, okay. And they call contact the man. They call say, sir, how far for this kind of thing? The man say, wanna leave me alone, say no, my personal life. I be Muslim, and not only that, I get the right to actually marry anybody, as many wives as possible. And for the Regina case, say they want to get into Abidjan. I say, sure. You say Nigerians, they say, I better forget that matter. The same time, they go say, Don't forget. So there are two things here now. Eh? The man don't give you what side of the story. He say no one talk about them. Say no one talk about them. And then the girl say na rumor. If na rumor, sometimes small truth fit dey rumor. Small truth fit dey rumor. And then many videos don't be pop up online of one man will be saying some other people they live for.
Okay. Now this is where the Baba died. That one that just died on Sunday. Oh, soldiers.
Where you they stay? I don't hear the Is there any place or how can he be located himself?
Gratuity, annual allowance, okay, that's good. Okay.
So, what I want to talk about now be this. There's some of the times we are quick to blame government. When you see issue, most of the times you won't look the issue from both sides. When you say marriage they fail, you don't go just wake up to say the marriage they fail and the husband fought and the wife fought. No, you won't look how come this kind of things. How would they reach this kind of level? Some of the times, most of these things don't make government fault. They get this off. Now we need to ask the man about the history. Because when they reach there, they don't see the man's wife. They don't see the man's children. One ask, sir, you get wife, you get children. Yes, where they don't die, or they don't travel come out for the country, or they not deal with you. Those are questions we're supposed to ask. Sir, you work for government. When you start to work for government, till when you retire, they pay you your money. All these things. How you use your money part? If you not ask question, where's the blame government? That one on one side of the thing. You know, saying government will pay you money, but government not go teach you or give you what they call financial literacy, what they call how to use financial number 6, money number 6, or ego number 6. How to use money. They not go teach you. That one of the things. Maybe the man, we don't know. Maybe the man, there are people where we say they drink. When people they carry small money, they go do farm, go they buy land, go they do small things. The man, maybe the man not do. The man maybe they carry women, they drink. I'm not talking that one on one side. Then the other side, or maybe things not go for the way for the man. Maybe village people, they possible, or maybe circumstances. Maybe the man built something on maybe natural incident, maybe flood, or fire just come bomb the things, or anything can happen to anybody. So the things will happen to the man. Maybe the man will use your hand cost them, or things will be say beyond the control. Now one aspect of when concern the man. Yeah. Then another aspect will concern the government. Our government, let's say they misbehave very well. Now with the year story say 33 billion naira for pension fund they miss. No, you know what they call pension fund. It means say when your papa or your mama or any of these old people don't work for 30-something years, it's not around 35 years, they don't work for these years. The money what they're supposed to pay them after they retire, maybe they're to pay them off or they pay them monthly after they retire. Say some persons don't discharge with the money. Say the money they miss. As in, sir, I don't understand. If you put money here, you come back, you're supposed to see the money. Imagine say money they miss. I don't understand. So when you hear kind of things like this, say money they miss, how you expect the government to pay this kind of person? Those are the things what they consider. Now, I want to make you listen to this.
Rather uncharitable. That the problem with Africa is that those who are, and I said to the anger of my audience at one time, that was rather uncharitable, that the problem with Africa is that those who have ideas have no power and those with power have no ideas. And that in many ways still informs. So you have all these ideas on how we can green Africa. I listen to you and I can see you are bubbling with ideas, but you don't have the power. And the fellow with power has completely no idea. And yet somehow, and this I think is your problem, when the electorate is given the choice between you with ideas and the one without ideas, the Africans' affinity for people without ideas is amazing. It's amazing.
Maniera, we Africans, we like, when you start to the campaign, say this light, that's what we want to want. This house, that's what we want to want. This one, that's what we want to want. You go ask, you say, who is this guy? This guy not Johnny just come. Johnny just come. And say, those things, the people will be local government shaman. Those are people who say they don't retire, maybe permanent sec, maybe they be ambassadors, maybe people will say they know people were professors and all that. Maybe local government shaman those days. Now, and the guy will get Mozo, and the guy will, I go boom. No, this is not power. So people will get this thing here, they not give them power. People will get power for it, you not give them power, and people will get power here. People will get power for stabbing. People will get power for gun to shoot people, and they give power. And to worsen the thing, they call something they call joint account fraud, where they say state government and local government they will share the same account. And then if you look at if you look at our local government now, there is nothing to write home about. So these are the things we are supposed to be asking, because even government don't even get things in place. As in, if you go to other countries, the government they get housing scheme. Like if you enter the civil service, you work with government, get certain amounts. Government supposed to provide things on if you work. How you fit take get car, you go to pay instrumentally. Maybe if you pay in 36 months, which is 3 years. I'll open screen for you. Let's take for a car. Let's say for example, say car. Now, maybe the car they sell for 4 million naira. This is 4 million naira, and maybe the person they receive from government maybe around, let's do conservative 100,000 naira. So if the person they pay, let's say 16,000 naira, now how many months it go take? You calculate on 16,000 naira every month from 100,000 naira the person they receive. Okay, 250 months. Now 250 months divided by 12 months make a year. 20 years. It all depends. You get this off. So if you say make the person pay this thing over 20 years, all those are things. So I tell you, because even that car self, you know, go feel worth that same amount in 20 years. You get this off. Or maybe you say you don't like the idea. There should be a way where we say we feel they get, as in all this one this one say we supposed to this also not this one say we feel sit down, reason. This is how you fit to get house. This is how you fit to get car. This is how if you work for government, you supposed to get maybe kind of system where we say you feel use to train your children to school. For US, they give something like student loan. If you want to go to school, they will tell you, okay, go collect student loan, maybe 100,000 naira, $100,000. You take that money, you go school. When you start to work, they pay that money bit by bit. It better pass one person say if you go school at all. They give it stuff. So we're supposed to get schemes like Nigeria, and there's something like private capital, where we say if they hang out to collect loan from bank, how much be our interest rate? 30%. For where in the world? Go check those countries where get high interest rate. You see how they do. Talk about the Bank of China. You talk about Bank of Bangladesh. How those people take rich with they did. So in the question, as it sound like this, that if you collect loan of 30%, loan or say you want to do business where we say where they full with what you they call uncertainties, meaning you don't know what will happen. If you collect loan for that kind of environment, you no go pay workers. No light for Nigeria. You no go buy gen to for yourself if your stuff need light. So we're not ready. We're not ready to move our country forward. And that is why we're not ready. That's why I want to say, oh, we change our country. I don't want just too radical for some kind of political stuff. Because I don't want just dabble myself for all those kind of political stuff. I want to just to talk about news and just talk about the concerns, the things we can do. But politics, I don't just put myself for politics now. Maybe later. But what do I mean like this? If you want to change the country, now how they change other country, now we will still apply. Not be to stand. See, there are plans. Sit Nigerians down. Those where people say the Fulani, okay, Mo goes and for our state now. See Buhari. Buhari say he be one of the unhappiest presidents in the world. He say people they blame and say he insensitive to the killing where they have for the country. Say those kind of things not good because as a leader is concerned, as a human and everything. Now let's talk. The person where get cow, where they call Fulani herdsmen. The person where get farm, where they call farmer. And the person where they kill in the process, maybe a farmer or not be farmer. The person where they destroy a goose. If you bring all these people to the table, what will be the problem? How we want to solve this issue? There is no problem when we don't get solution. No problem. But if you see, you know Nigeria, will I say we they sick somehow? Sorry to use the word, we they sick somehow, but we don't know the sickness, so they chase shadows. If they bring people now from different sphere, I just talk about the Fulani herdsmen case now. If they bring other people now, professors, companies, this and all that, say, I want to solve this light issue in the next 5 years. If they bring people now, discuss. Our schools, our graduates, they graduate now, they don't get skills and all that, no job for the country. If they bring people now, may they discuss. Our country, there are no jobs. Which kind of policies? I want to allow foreign investments to come in our country. I want to increase what they export to other countries and decrease things what they import. If you bring people now, Nigerians, and with other maybe people from other also outside their country and all that, come, when they're raising the Nigerian stuff. They bring people now. They go when they document everything. Listen, they're not going to do anything about it. How many times you don't say they don't go court, they don't talk for Senate, say me you don't use army for military? How many times? How many times you don't say people gather how they want to solve Nigerian problem? When Goodluck gather how many leaders for Nigeria that year, 2014, what they call confab report. The confab report. (2014). Now what did they do with them? What did they do with the confab report? What did they do with them? The report did the internet. What did they do with the report? See the Nigerian problem. See how we solve. See the Nigerian problem. See how we solve. They gather leaders. You see document almost 900 page, 898. Nobody do anything about them. People come. You know what's in the Nigerian government? Like that one and that person in the government, they don't come for power. So now me dey on board now. I want build my own legacy. So if the person, it's like the person they build house, they not fit finish the house before he come out for power. And now house, they go leave the building uncompleted. The question is, with that man, when they tell you say that man will come back to power to complete that building. So nobody won't build on the work of one other person. See report, 900 page. How many Nigerians don't study this thing? How many Nigerians even know their constitution? No, I dey ask. But they shout. How many Nigerians know their constitution? Because this constitution dey on internet. If you don't know that, how many Nigerians know their constitution? How many Nigerians even know their senators? How many Nigerians even know what they go on for the country? How many Nigerians? Yet they shout say, "What's they for the country? What's that for the country?" They don't know. How many Nigerians know how much their state gets the past month? How many Nigerians know how much their state produce as in internally generated revenue? Say our state they do farm, our state businesses, our state this, so our state like the tax where they pay to them and see the amount. How many of our state people they pay tax? How many of our people they demand? Where now we say you go get records from the government, say this state, the presidency, this local government, say like this and they use their money. There's nothing. Nothing. We just did the press form. And we say more change. Say they won't change Nigeria. But not as serious. You see Algeria, they say me their president come out. They protest for days. For Nigeria, if you come protest, somebody will carry phone. Alpha, to come vote safe na problem. They go do PVC. If they say PVC, go short. If they say PVC, now you know must because you go use PVC for bank. Maybe they feel you PVC if you want to go school. They feel you PVC for this. And make people they do PVC. You know people don't go do PVC. So we never ready. Those who they read news, we never ready. Comedians, never ready. Those who they sing songs, you never ready. We're never ready. The problems of Nigeria can be solved in Nigeria if only we are ready to solve our problems. Problem for Nigeria, a Nigerian problem. But we go solve our problem if we want that.